Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at Memphis. Right now they're in 7th in the conference, looking to build on their record.
And, guys, when you look at Memphis, they had much bigger things in mind when the season started. They didn't think of themselves as a middle-of-the-road club, but right now that's where they are.
I thought this might happen. Confidence can take you a long way, but you also have to have the talent to back it up.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. We've got Q, D out there with Ellis. Then there's Prez, and it's the waiter in at the 5 down low. And for the Wildcats, they've got Buckets, Smooth out there with Shake and Bake. Then it's Rain Man, and it's Goose in at point guard. So Memphis will get the first possession. Hey, Smitty, for rookies being given a lot of responsibility early in a season, early in their career, do you think it helps their growth, or does it run the risk of hurting their confidence early?
You know, I think it helps them, but I think those type of rookies that you give so much and put on their plate, you still have to have some veterans around them.
Because there are going to be problems, aren't there? You know,
yeah. There's always going to be adversity throughout the season. If you have a championship caliber team, there's going to be some ups and downs.
Here's Rain Man playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. Samuels can't get it to go. Memphis with the ball. And it's blocked. And they're pushing it up. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And Zoelos will bring it up for Memphis.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
It was a total team effort in terms of passing the baton to the guy that's hot.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Memphis shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. Buckets passes to Goose. Shot clock at 6. Here's Samuels. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis with the ball.
And this is a matchup that can frustrate them as they came up empty in their 2 games against them last year.
Such a wide open look.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from D.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Buckets, and it's blocked. D passes to Ellis. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Wildcats have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And the Wildcats call time here.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Goose, the pass to Samuels. Inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Prez. 11 points for him in that last game again.
He was a shot blocking nightmare out there. 4 blocks on the game and some alter shots as well.
It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's the break. Here's Goose. He's guarded by Ellis. Goose, the pass to Smooth. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the line. Tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
That free throw good from Samuels. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Memphis leading by 3. Hugh passes to Ellis. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's D. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
Now the pass to Goose. From the wing. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. For Memphis, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Ellis outside. Now here's Prez. Not a lot of room. Off with the layup. The Wildcats have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Rainman out to the right wing. Buckets passes to Rainman. From 6 away. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Ellis surveying the D. It's blocked. Here's Goose. Here's Samuels. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pass to Ellis. Passes to Q. And there's the pass to D. Just 5 to shoot. Here's the waiter. Takes the 13-footer. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. And Ellis with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ellis. Wildcats making a switch here. Moore's checked in. Here's Goose. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Smitty, every team has its leaders, either official or unofficial. What's expected, in your opinion, out of a team captain?
Well, I think leadership. Also have the same, voice of the coaching staff and organization, and also the voice of winning. I think if you have a leader that can do that, sometimes that leader's vocal, sometimes that leader leads by example, but you usually know who that is.
That one drops. He ties it up. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Jeffries. Here's the waiter. Harris passes to the waiter. 5 to shoot. Harris outside. Trying to get something going. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So for the Wildcats, Doc comes in for shake and bake, and Speedy subbed in for buckets. Thomas checked in for Memphis. Hardaway comes in for D. Hardaway against Moore. Pass to Dixon. Here's Speedy. Moore left side. Low block shot. Buries the jump shot.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Harris outside. Here's Jeffries. He doesn't hit that one. And the Wildcats the other way now.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations.
Oh, my goodness!
Did you see
what a play?
Unbelievable.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. So timeout called here, the first for Memphis.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
of bounds. It'll go to the Wildcats.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
Hardaway against Moore. Here's Goose. Back to Moore. Passes it to Rainman. To the wing on the left. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Slater. Drains it from 17 feet out. And it's a 7-point Wildcat lead.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Harris outside. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Wildcats have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Hardaway against Moore. Oh, that's blocked. They get it back. Harris kicks to Hardaway. Fires for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
Defensively, a breakdown along the perimeter. Just too slow to rotate.
The pass to Rainman. And there's a minute 45 left here in the opening quarter. Dixon passes to Moore. Oh, good on the triple. Memphis trails by 4. Here's the mayor. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside Hardaway. Top of the key, Harris. Over Dixon. Harris, no good.
And really, that is why he is feared as a defender. Right in your face on that shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Baller, he's checked in for Goose. And so here are the Wildcats. They lead by 4. Moore passes to Rainman. Here is Doc. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Baller. Dixon passes to Rainman. Second chance shot. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Thomas.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Harris kicks to Jeffries. Back to Harris. Makes it off the glass. Now just a 2-point Wildcat lead.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Count the basket. That's now 8 points for Rainman.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
And don't go away. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Wildcats so far, what do you guys think?
I love their effort, contesting shots, trying to intimidate here early on.
And you can see it's already having an impact. It can cause shooters to think twice.
Under 40% all in all for the game. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Memphis, Harris is out there with Hardaway. Then there's the mayor. Then it's Thomas. And it's Jeffries in at the 3 slot. Well, when the game is decided and the clock is running out, the winning team shouldn't try to score. But we're seeing more of that these days. I'm not sure why. Kind of an unwritten rule. What do you think about that, Steve?
Yeah, Kevin, it used to be. And I watch a lot of these players come in. The game is decided. You know, they're up 10 or down 10, and they're still out here dunking, shooting. Back in my day, Kevin, you get that little ugly look from the team. And then the next game, you usually come up with a hard foul against you just to send a message.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Memphis. They trail by 7. Pass to the main. Second shot opportunity. That shot no good.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. And now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. And that will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do in the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. Just 5 on the clock. Rain Man, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
And hammering down the two-hand slam. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's the mayor. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Harris passes to Thomas. Here's Jeffries. And another miss by Memphis. The Wildcats have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Up again. It's good on the putback. Rain Man's got the lead up to 13 now for the Wildcats.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And it boils down to the question, toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
So for the Wildcats, Shake and Bake's checked in for Doc. Smooth comes in for Speedy. And it's Buckets in for Moore. Ellis the pass to D. And it's blocked. Baller, he's guarded by Ellis. The tray, good on the triple. Baller's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Passes it to Q. Ellis outside. Can they get it? And too long on the shot.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Q passes to Ellis. Here's D. And another miss by Memphis.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
The ability to close out on perimeter shooters is so important in today's game.
Q, the offensive rebound.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Baller passes to Smooth. Throws it up high. It's rebounded by Memphis. The Waiters got 5 rebounds tonight. Sinks the three-pointer. And it's 9 points for Ellis.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Rain Man. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Ellis dishes to Prez. And there's the pass to Q. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Baller, he's guarded by Ellis. Baller passes to Buckets. Pass to Rain Man. From deep three-point range. No good on that one. And it's Memphis the other way. There's the lob to Prez. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Memphis on Tuesday and then on Thursday. And the Wildcats call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Goose, he's checked in for ball. And so here are the Wildcats, a 12-point game. Here's Goose. He's guarded by Ellis. Four on the shot clock. Goose, the pass to Smooth. Fires from 14. Misses off the left iron. Memphis trails by 12. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Smitty, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than ever before. Think you could step out to that 35-foot mark?
Hey, Kevin, I can step out there, but the question is, could I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my era shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a 4-point line.
And the first one drops. Both good from the line that time. The Wildcats have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Here's Goose. Pass to Buckets. Here's Smooth. Shot clock at 5. Here's Samuels, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Here's Prez. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Buckets, and it's denied. And they're able to recover, and it's good, 2 points.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Ellis outside. There's the pass to D. Shoots from 12. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
To the left side wing. Here's Samuels. Samuels. It's rebounded by Memphis. There's the triple, and that one's good. The Wildcat lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Q.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Pass to Buckets. 1:37 left in the first half. Passes it to Smooth. 16 feet away, and that one good. Smooth's got his first points of the game. And so Ellis will bring it up for Memphis. Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
So for the Wildcats, Speedy's checked in for Smooth, and Moore subbed in for Buckets. The feed to Jeffries. Harris passes to Thomas. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the half. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's the waiter. Rebounded by Moore.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
The pass to Goose. Here's Speedy, guarded by Harris. Here's Rain Man. It's rebounded by Memphis. Thomas got his 4th rebound in this one. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harris outside. Pass to the waiter. Here is Jeffries. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Goose. Moore outside over Thomas. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the home team ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, can't tell you how much it means to us to have you back with us on the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. Means the world, doesn't it?
Miss you.
So bad. Looking at the Wildcats. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They did an awesome-orific job. That's right, Ernie. Awesome-orific. That's awesome and terrific together. Anyway, they did an awesome-orific job of limiting turnovers. They were almost mistake-free. It puts you in the right frame of mind when you can play like that. As long as they keep protecting the ball in the next 2 quarters, they will protect the lead.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, they're trailing in this game because they're shooting under 35%. Now, I've got to give a lot of credit to the defense, forcing the shooters off their spots and making them feel uncomfortable. But if someone takes something away from you, you have to be able to adapt. So they need a whole new game plan because right now they're in trouble.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been a clinic out there by Rain Man.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
I have to credit them for their patience offensively. They understood the matchup, and they took the necessary time to exploit it.
Smooth out there with Shake and Bake. Then there's Buckets. It's Goose, and it's Rain Man in at the 5. It's tipped. And for Memphis, we've got Prez. Ellis is out there with D. Then it's Q, and it's the waiter in at the 5 spot. Ellis, the pass to Q. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down. Q's got the first basket of the 3rd quarter for Memphis, doing reasonably well, 45%. And for the Wildcats, Shake and Bake out there with Smooth. That's Goose. Then there's Buckets, and it's Rain Man in at the center position. Kicks it to Samuels. Passes it to Smooth. From 18 feet away, they get it again. Rain Man, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
D passes to the waiter. Fades. The shot, no good. And the Wildcats the other way now. At one point, they led by 16. Now the pass to Smooth. Pass to Rain Man. It's rebounded by Memphis. D passes to Ellis. Here's Q. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he knocks down the first one. The mayor is checked in for the waiters. He hits both from the stripe.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Passes to Rain Man. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Ellis, the pass to D. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Smooth. Here's Rain Man, and it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. You look at Rain Man, what a contribution.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
Memphis trails by 11. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. The pass to Q. Pass to the main. Jacks up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. And that's now 7 points for D.
Over the taller defender. This is why you have to stay connected to shooters on the perimeter.
And let's give him some credit. He read the situation well. He created some space, and he delivered.
Smooth passes to Rainman. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line. The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Zoelos will bring it up for Memphis. And Shake and Bake picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. You know, Steve, the business part of the NBA, very strong. But Commissioner Silver doesn't want to be complacent either.
No, he doesn't. He's always been forward-thinking. They're doing a good job of being proactive and doing a good job of just throwing out ideas. And what I love the most, Kevin, working with the Players Association.
I'm with you.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
On the free throw, no good. And it's out of bounds to the Wildcats. Passes it to Goose. Shot clock at 6. Here's Smooth.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
For Memphis, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
That free throw good from Prez. The Wildcats have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. And the pass to Rainman. Here's Goose. He's guarded by Ellis.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Q passes to the main. To the inside. 5 on the clock. Pass to Ellis. This one for 3. He can't get it to go. The Wildcats have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Samuels the pass to Rainman. Here's Goose. To the middle. Here's Rainman. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Rainman's got 29.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Q. From deep. And again, Memphis no good. The Wildcats have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Feeds to Samuels. Here's the mayor. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And the Wildcats call time here. So for the Wildcats, Speedy comes in for Smooth, and Moore subbed in for Buckets. Being pretty good tonight at 48%. Moore against Hardaway. It's stolen. And here comes the break. On the wing, Harris launches it, sinks the triple. Harris has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Memphis.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Down low. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
He kicks it to Jeffries. Now here is Harris. He's got 5. 4 on the clock. Off target with the open look.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Took him no time at all on that one. Moore's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Right wing. Here's Goose. He's guarded by Thomas. Goose, the pass to Rainman. Tries from 16. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Moore's got 5. Memphis trails by 13. Passes to Jeffries. Here's the mayor. 1:58 left to play in the third. Here is Jeffries. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And it's Memphis with another.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Moore outside. Some changes for Memphis. The waiters checked in for the mayor, and it's Ellis in for Hardaway. .130 left to play here in the third. Goose, the pass to Rainman, and the shot goes in. Rainman's got 33 points.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. There's the pass to Moore. Inside, Rainman, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Pass to Thomas. Count it.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Moore outside. Pass to Goose. Here is Samuels. He's guarded by Thomas. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
.20 seconds left to play in the third. Back to Harris. On the wing, Ellis. It's a hand on it.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to his game than threes and dunks.
And so it's the home team, sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. Back to the action after this word. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Memphis, Thomas is out there with the waiter. Then it's Ellis. Then there's Harris. And it's Jeffries in at the three. Harris, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Goose, the pass to Raymond. Moore outside. Passes it to Slater. Drains it from beyond the arc. Speedy's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Wildcats. Here is Jeffries. Rebounded by Moore. Moore's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The pass to Slater. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Jeffries. The layup off target.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor. Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
This has been an impressive performance tonight. Even with a big lead, they've maintained their focus.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. 6 to shoot. For 3, Harris bangs home the trifecta.
Timeout. Where was the D there? No one was covering the open man.
And the Wildcats call time here. So for the Wildcats, Smooth checked in for Speedy, and it's buckets in for Moore. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Pass to the waiter. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Harris's shot is off.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Buckets passes to Goose. Here's Samuels. Doesn't go that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
But they get it back. To the paint, here's the waiter, and the layup's good off the glass.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half, more effort as well, and their offense starting to show signs of life.
To the inside, Rain Man. It's rebounded by Memphis. The Waiters got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Harris with it. Passes it to the Waiters. Launches a 3. Doesn't go for him. The Wildcats have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Buckets passes to Goose. And there's the pass to Buckets. Here's Rain Man. Pass to Buckets. Nice open look, but it's no good. Here's the Waiter. Shoots from the right block, and another basket for Memphis.
A tale of two halves. He's really turned it around here, scoring the ball.
Pass to Samuels. He's good with the little jumper in close.
And what a half for this offense. If they can stay this hot, a great chance to extend this lead.
Here's Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First free throw is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And Harris drops them both. The Wildcats have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Buckets passes to Goose. Here's Rain Man. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he makes the first. That one is no good. Memphis trails by 13. In the corner, it's Harris. Inside. D passes to Q. Memphis moving it around. Five to shoot. Here's D. And it's off from three-point range. 57% in this fourth quarter. The pass to Smooth. It's good from long range.
Yeah, how percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half.
Now Harris, pick off in midair. And here's the fast break. Goose, the pass to Rainman. Here's Goose, guarded by Harris. Here's Goose. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Out to Harris. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Cans it from downtown. Harris has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Memphis.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
To the middle. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Rain Man's got 41.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Harris passes to Q. Here's D. Another shot, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
And that one misses. The Wildcats have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Prez brings the double team. Buckets, guarded by Harris. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Memphis trails by 13. Out left to the wing. Shoots the three. No good on the shot. Really well. 54% from the floor. Smooth passes to Goose. Prez brings the double team. Here's Samuels. They get the rebound. Here's Rain Man. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Ellis is checked in for Memphis. And so it's Memphis with it. Pass to the waiter. Back to Ellis for three. Hits it from three-point range.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
And the Wildcats call time here. They're up by 13. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Rain Man.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. .158 left in the fourth quarter. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Buckets passes to Goose. And the foul called on Perez. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, he bailed him out with that one. The shot clock was low. You got to just play straight up D. That is not the time to take a foul.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Buckets passes to Samuels. Clock at 4. The 9-foot shot. That one goes. Count it. 6 points for Goose.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Q passes to the waiter. That one goes in. The waiter's got 8 here in the quarter.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
1:06 left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Samuels. Down low. That one's not going to go. And it's Memphis the other way.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Wildcats.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this is a great team effort by everyone.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Rain Man.
When it comes to protecting the rim, there are numerous ways to do that. The most exciting of those, just send shots back. And that's what he did tonight in volume.
So we see the Wildcats get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.